How the hell are you guys doing? It's JB Taylor, Walk Off Sports Talk. How the hell are you guys doing? Hey Balu, hey Ashton, hey Daniel, how you guys doing? First of many streams upcoming. About that time, folks. About that time. We got playoff baseball, and we have football. Football. So it's gonna be a fun time. This is the prove it year for Anthony Richardson. This is a rookie year for Anthony Richardson. Simon left. Yeah, but here the reason why I went early is because um I need to get him out soon. Soon. About 4:30 ish, 4:45 or so. Hey Veronica. Hey MD. Hey Nathaniel. They originally didn't have the Colts doing all that great. Let's see if that's changed. Let's see if that's changed. Man, how you guys doing? First off, you guys doing all right? Doing okay? You know what? I think obviously the offense is going to look very, very different. But I think Deion Jackson is good luck with Anthony Richardson. He's looked pretty solid. Pretty good, Veronica. Pretty good. Pretty good. He's made his mistakes, but I think he'd be solid. Can't really judge him too much from Florida. Florida had no identity. A lot of that shit he did, that was him trying to make something out of nothing. Well, absolutely, Balu. I mean, there's a reason why JT's so great. There's a reason why he's so great. All right, lots of divisional matchups to start. Needs to start. Yeah, I mean, Ursay, he usually pays guys. He's usually pretty loyal for the most part. You want some ice cream though? Me too. Me too. Plenty hot outside. Definitely need some. Yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot. Cause originally, I had to win the Colts win like 2-3 games. But I really dug deep and really thought about it, considered everything, and I thought I'd share with you what I thought the Colts would do this year, how I thought they would do. Hey, Jacob, that was the plan, but I need to get El Simon for a walk. I was gonna go El Simono, but well, I guess El Simono kind of works. Is that JB? It is, B Hub. Like your new profile pic, by the way, on Discord. I forgot what it was called. I forgot what it was called for a second. All right, let's begin, shall we? Let's begin. We have the Jags and Colts divisional matchup to really start this whole shindig off. And I got to be honest with you, don't use this as your eliminator. Hey, sir, got the cornrows now. I dig it. It suits you. It's a side profile pic, so I can't see like the full thing, but it works. Which it doesn't always work, but it does. Divisional matchups are always tricky, so definitely don't pick this as your eliminator. Stay away from divisional opponents. That's right. I forgot to shrink myself. I forgot to shrink myself. There we go. That's a loss for the Colts. I 100% agree with you. It's going to be a week 1 loss for the Colts. That Jags offense is primed and ready to explode. And they're going up against a good Colts defense. But not one that I think can stand up to this test. Could this be um a trap game? No, not at all. Not at all. This is for the Jags to lose. ETN, Bigsby, you got Calvin Ridley back. Ingram, Lawrence. It's another year with that special connection. This is going to be just a dominant win for the Jags. Dominant win. We move on to week 2. Texans will look to get a win against the Colts, but I don't see that happening. I don't. This is a Texans team that's in rebuild mode. They got themselves what they hope is a franchise quarterback, and they have a tremendous running back in Dameon Pierce. But I think this is going to be a defensive matchup. I think both quarterbacks are going to make their fair share of mistakes. In terms of the ground game, I'm going to give the edge to the Texans. But I think our defense is going to hold the Texans enough where the Colts get the win. So we are 1-1. We are at 500. 500. Then we go up against Baltimore Ravens. GG's, Jacob. GG's. I'm honestly surprised that Ohio State kept it that close for that long. I was very surprised by Indiana's D for a hot little minute, at least. Then everything returned to normal. So, yeah. This is going to be... Oh, my gosh. Zay Flowers. Lamar Jackson. That run game. The defense. High flying, fast all over the field. Colts aren't going to know what hit them. This is going to be nasty. Nasty. This is a loss. I am really looking forward to that Jackson-Zay Flowers connection. When you get a $7 million signing bonus as a rookie, you better be good, right? Now, week 4. This is interesting. Were this a couple of years ago, I'd be worried. I'd be real worried. But the Rams aren't what they used to be. Stafford's hit a wall and hit it hard. Cup, what's he going to be like? Will he be 100%? It's week 3. He's iffy going into week 1, so he'll have time to heal and get a bit better. But this is a team that is a ghost of itself. If you guys somehow beat Baltimore, I'm going to laugh at the Ravens. Bruh. If you bet and you have like $1 just left over, a couple dollars left over, put it on the Colts to win. On the fluke chance that they pull off the upset, you'll earn a fair penny. So, Cup has that injury history, huge downgrade at defense. Offense, defense, special team, it's all a shell of its former self, all of it. Someone was talking on TV the other day. They can't remember what it was, but they mentioned that's what happens when you spin now. It catches up with you later. Instead of building and gearing up for like a long-term run, and you just buy right now, you suffer the consequences, and this is a byproduct of that. The Rams are a ghost town. I think the Colts win here. I think they win here. 2-2. You hate the Colts? Or not the Colts, you hate the Ravens being a Steelers fan, Jacob? Now, that being said, if Stafford's clicking, if Kupp is clicking, we do have a rookie quarterback. We don't have Jonathan Taylor. The Rams can win this, but I think it's me. I think it's gonna be the Colts. Titans, Colts. Interesting matchup. These two teams Honestly, in terms of divisional opponents, I enjoy Colts Titans games and Jags Colts games. Those are always my favorite divisional matchups. Especially, I would say I would have to give the edge to the Titans. I think they're fun to go up against. Texans every now and again put on a good show with us. So they're you know there was a stretch when they were fun too, but yeah, it's Jags and Titans. This is doesn't matter who's at quarterback for the Titans. Doesn't matter. This game is always going to be hard hitting, physical defense, ground and pound. Obviously, we don't have JT, so it's going to be kind of a one sided ground and pound. Um, this is one that's giving me trouble. I mean, there's a reason the Titans went quarterback. Um, Henry's 1 year older. This is giving me a lot of trouble. Um, but I think the Titans win it. I flip flopped back and forth on that for the last 2 days. I look, we have some mean defensive tackles. EJ Speed also, Zaire Franklin, in that linebacker core. Shaquille Leonard is hopefully still healthy week 5. This defense is no joke. Um, we could even see the Colts running 3 safeties, um, and having Blackman blitz. Um, the corners are young, but they got options. Will Levis, yeah, Malik and Ryan Taylor, yeah. I mean, and they always play us tough. They always play us really, really, really tough. Um, I just think the Titans have the edge. I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be low scoring. Um, but I think the Titans take it. I think the Titans take it. No matter what, the defense is Henry just too strong. Henry's 1 year older. 1 year older. He's still a powerful back, but you saw some of his armor kind of flake away last year. Uh, Love in Paradise. Oh, is that like a British spin-off? Discovery Plus. What have you become? You used to be relevant. Now you aren't. Um, he's still a really, really good back. Don't get me wrong. He's gonna make us. Hey. Um. Yeah, but nobody bring down Henry. Good thing you guys don't play the Eagles this season. Still, our Eagles this year will be the Ravens. um, even though they had a accusation that Derrick is yeah. I mean, Derrick Henry's awesome, man. Derrick Henry's awesome. Okay, Colts, Jaguars. This isn't a matchup by matchup. Ooh, let's see what happens. It ain't like that. The Jags will win this division. They will own it in dominating fashion. It's not even close. It's not even remotely close. The Jags are going to win this. They're absolute only way that the Jags lose this is if Lawrence gets hurt. That's the only way. And I hope to hell that doesn't happen. Uh, Browns, Colts. Deshaun Watson, second full season back. Got a good old line in front of him. Strong defense. Browns going to make a push, a big push. They're going to be strong and very, very talented. Very, very dangerous. I just don't see us keeping up. I just don't see it. I think the Browns take this. And we're at 2-5 right now. We're at 2-5. Watson, full season under his belt. Well, minus those games he was suspended. Second season back. He's going to torch folks. He's going to torch folks. Saints, Colts, Derek Carr, Chris Olave, a good defense. It's not going to be a contest. I'm very intrigued by this matchup. Very intrigued. It's I what are we gonna look like against the Saints? That's not something I had to think. I've had to think about in a while. Um, it's it's gonna be the Saints. They're just too well formed. They're too ready. They're too gelled. Um, it's gonna be the Saints. 2-6 right now. Colts, Panthers. Panthers are growing. They are um, headed by a young quarterback, and I think we win this one. I think we have the better of the two quarterbacks. You can call me crazy if you want to. I don't care. Um, I think our defense. Hey, Rocha, how you doing? I think barring how you doing, man? You're enjoying yourself. I saw those clips of you at the game, man. Look dope as fuck. I found out, dude, where I'm going to be sitting for the Reds Twins game. Behind the Reds dugout, 6 rows up, 6 or 7 rows up. Beautiful seats. Young is a Young is a great quarterback. I think if Richardson can put it all together, he'll end up being better. He has the size, the speed, the arm strength, the poise. He's a well-rounded, well-adjusted young man. For real, Roach. I was like, because I texted my dad like 3 days ago, and he just got back to me. He was like 6 or 7 rows up. I was like, fuck yeah. Um, yeah. But that's if Richardson puts everything together. But yeah, I'm ADHD, and I'm going back and forth on topics here. I'm very excited about the game. I can't wait. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. But yeah, I mean, T. Young's gonna be a good quarterback. I think Stroud's gonna be fine. I think Richardson's gonna be fine. I think Levis is gonna be forgotten. Um, but yeah, I think in that matchup, I think Richardson's gonna come out on top. Now Richardson ain't better. Bryce should always be good. Bryce is special. Um, there may or may not be some bias involved. I will fully cop to that. Um, but yeah, I think in this matchup, Richardson's going to come out on top because our defense is going to have his back. He's going to be allowed to make some mistakes in this game, and I think the Panthers offensively are so raw that it's going to help. That our defense has him in their sights, and they're going to fluster him. You know, they're going to make him pay. They're going to make Bryce Young pay. And I think that'll be enough. I think it'll be a low scoring game. Another of those defensive matchups. Yeah, I think the Colts win. And that's 3-6 right now. This game, Colts and Patriots, is in Frankfurt, Germany, a place I have been to dozens of times. Hey TKG, yeah! I think I hit puberty on that, yeah. Family lived in Germany. Frankfurt was not that far away at all. We were practically right on top of it. We've been there many a times. I think this is dope as fuck that this game is in Frankfurt, Germany. How cool is that? And the Germans love football. They love American football. They love the sport in general. I really, this is another of those games that I've been flip-flopping on back and forth because I really do think it's 50-50. I really do. I think Mac Jones is not very good. I think the offense has no real identity. I think our defense is better than theirs. I think offensively, had we Jonathan Taylor, I don't think it'd be close. I think we just ground and pound and, have him waving the white flag by the third quarter. We don't have Jonathan Taylor. And honestly, we don't have O-line depth. A whole lot of O-line depth. And this is week 10. So we could be dealing with injuries right now. So this is where we got to think about exhaustion and injuries. We have to consider the possibility of that because people do get hurt. Um, also going all the way to season. That'd be cool. This won't happen, but that'd be cool. Yeah, really, I think it just comes down to the QB situation, but they have okay defense and Judon Burma, Marcus Jones. Yeah, yeah, they have some pretty talented defensive players. Um, I just mean on a scale like, you know, when you consider who we played Baltimore, we played the Jags, we played the Saints. Um, just look at the teams that we played. Comparatively speaking, the defense will be easier. Um, Still have a rookie quarterback, still going to make those mistakes, and he may be running for his life because our O line has our O linemen have shown in the past that they sometimes can't stay healthy. So it's going to be interesting. Mac has a good O line, but he's a shit quarterback, so that doesn't really matter. And they have no offensive identity. They didn't even have an offensive coordinator last year. Um, I struggled with this one. I've gone back and forth. It really is a coin toss. This is not one that I would go with for the eliminator at all. But I'm going to give the edge to the Colts. But sometimes when you have an away game like this in a different country, sometimes these games can be pretty ugly. And when you have a rookie quarterback, how's that rookie quarterback going to handle that? Um, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be intriguing. Hey, Jared. Yes, Richardson is the starting quarterback. Good luck to your coach, Jimmy. I appreciate you, Maple. Yeah, we are 100% going to need it. Right now, I have us at 4-6. Then we have a week 11 bye. It's part of the rules, I believe. When you have a game in London or in Germany or Mexico, whatever, you get the next week as a bye, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I don't think so. I think last year someone played the following week. Anywho, Bucks, Colts. Um, I honestly have the Bucks winning this. Well, this is our we're late into the season. Our defense is tired. They've been on the field a lot. There are injuries on offense and defense. The Bucks aren't what they used to be, but they aren't a shell of themselves like the Rams. They still have some pretty damn good talent offensively and defensively. Evans might not return to the Bucks. He's in his 10th year. He said if they don't have a contract within a certain period of time, he's going to shut down talks. So he might be playing for his final payday as a wide receiver. So he's going to try his best to ball out. Jags have 2 London games. Well, that's not surprising considering their owner Jacob. Plus, they're always there. Um, but yeah, I'm taking if ever there's a team in London permanently, it'll be the Jags. Um, I'm gonna take the Bucks. I think the Fournette Brady Super Bowl dominant era is gone, but they're still better than the Colts. Bucks win this game. Titans square off against the Colts. I think by this point Levis is in. I think Derrick Henry's been driven into the ground. But we're tired. Our defense again has been on the field way too damn much. Our running game isn't what we were hoping. We thought maybe Zach Moss, Deion Jackson, Evan Hall would kind of click, kind of I genuinely think we lose because we're tired, because we're so young offensively, because we don't have any O line depth, and because our defense by this point is so tired. Exhaustion is real. These guys are $1 million athletes. Yes, that's true, but they're human too. And conditioning, off-season conditioning, preseason training camp conditioning can only take you so far. When you're constantly, and this is a byproduct, not having Jonathan Taylor, having a rookie quarterback, and only really having one true number one wide receiver. Reminder: we have like 4 wide receivers on the active, and then like 3 or 4 or 5 on the practice squad. Don't have a lot of depth offensively. So we're going to be tired. We're going to make a lot of mistakes. We're going to fuck up a ton. Um, throw all that into the pot, cook it up. What do you get? You get a loss. You get a nice, big, fat loss. Let me follow it up with a game against the Bengals, who at this point, they're hot. They're white hot, red hot, as the Bengals did last year. Had a little bit of a slow start, took off like a shot. I think this is the same thing. Bengals win. It's going to be just dominance on the ground, through the air, dominance. Not even going to be close. Week 15. What's our record at right now? 4-9. What do you have AFC South record being? Who? 1, 2, 3, 4? AFC South. Get to that here in a second. I need my notes. Where are my notes? I gotta have notes. Where are my notes? I wrote all that down because I knew I'd be asked. Where are my notes at? Don't worry, I didn't hit anything. Got my Steelers winning. They're gonna be fun, dude. Never, ever, ever count out Mike Tomlin. People keep making that mistake. It's like people who talk about the Chiefs, how they don't have anybody to throw the ball to. Got Patrick Mahomes. He'll make magic happen. Shut up. Yeah, gotta have my notes. Gotta have my notes. Also gotta have my teams because I forget my teams. That's my brain. That's how my brain works. I've been watching football since I was 9. I forget shit all the time. We are 4-9. Right now. The AFC South is not ours. At all. We're going up against the Steelers. Pickett. The Pickens connection is real. Najee Harris is the truth. Mike Tomlin. A goat of coaching. Steelers win this game. We're not going to be able to stop them. We're just not. They're going to pound us into the earth. They're going to force 3 and out after 3 and out after 3 and out. They're going to that defense is going to fluster Anthony Richardson. Going to force him into mistakes. Steelers win. Week 16 is a W for the Colts. They got Ritter, and they got Pitts, and they got a pretty, what's his name? What's the running back's name? I already blanked on it. This is why I should have. Sorry. Their running back's pretty damn solid. Yes, my God, how could I blank on Beyond? They're gonna run him into the. They're just gonna run him. And this could be the year that Pitts breaks out. At some point, he's got to break out. He's got a young quarterback. Certainly, Pitts has got to be his security blanket, right? At some point, he's got to go up. And I'm not talking fantasy. I'm just talking in general. At some point, that dude's got to pop off. This is going to be a defensive game. This is going to be but the Falcons pass rush and linebackers ain't the greatest. I don't think it'll have to be. That's why this is one of those games that I think is tough to call. Because we have a rookie quarterback. Again, our O-line depth is not great at all. And And our defense, like I said, is going to be tired. We're even more tired. This is week 16. We're on fumes right now. We are on fumes. With Shaq Leonard's history, he's probably not even in the game. It's probably Franklin with Stewart to his right. Who by the way, watch out for that guy. If you watch preseason games, guy with long hair making every tackle under the sun, I think he'll have a good year for us. I think he'll have to. But yeah, I'm gonna give it to the Falcons. Y'all just had that week 11 bye. I don't think y'all will be tired. Yeah, you have to understand. When I say tired, it's an accumulative thing. We're going to have a lot of 3-and-outs. We have a rookie quarterback, we don't have wide receiver depth, and we don't have Jonathan Taylor. We're going to have a fuck ton of 3-and-outs. That means our defense is going to be in the game a lot, every single game. That's not good at all. At all. That's what I mean by tired. You can have a week 11 bye. You can give us 3 byes. We're still going to be extremely tired defensively. Falcons win. We are at 4-11 right now. Raiders, Colts. Jimmy Garoppolo is the tight end. Waller's off to New York. Max Crosby on the defensive end, going up against a banged up, probably a desperate, eager to prove themselves on line, who's probably having another year being dominated. He's going to get himself, despite a mobile quarterback, he's going to get himself at least 2-3 sacks in this game. Raiders have a badass tight end. Yeah, he's out of Purdue. Waller, not Mayer. No, he's out of Notre Dame. Sorry. Solid tight end, badass. I just think Crosby's going to force Richardson out of the pocket a lot. I think we're going to have to utilize a lot of quick slants, a lot of RPOs. I think this is a game where Richardson can get 100 yards on the ground because he's running for his life or close to. But I think just because of the defensive pressure, and because Jimmy G, he can get the job done. It ain't going to be sexy all the time, but he can get the job done. And I think the Raiders win this one. Texans, Colts, Week 18. We're 4-12. Can we get that 5th win? Can we hurt our draft stock? Will we have a repeat of last year where we can improve our tremendous draft stock with a loss? Are we going to have a repeat of last year? I think we will. And I think the Texans win. I think we're going to understand where we're at. Bit of a tank. I think we're going to take the L. One way or the other. Then we're going to see Marvin Harrison Jr. Ooh. If we lose this game, we can get Marvin Harrison Jr., the son of a Hall of Fame Colts player. Ooh. Yeah, let's go do that. Let's go do that. Let's put Richardson and Marvin Harrison Jr. together. Texans win. Colts lose. We draft Marvin Harrison Jr. and our coach is Shane Steichen. There's no point in tanking though. You already have enough receivers. We have Pittman. Josh Downs he's gonna be terrific. I'm telling you. Pittman on one side, Marvin Harrison Jr. on the other. You got Downs in the slot, Pierce in the slot. If Doolin can come back from his ACL and be, what we hope he can be, we got speed. We need a proper 1-2. Okay? One Pittman can get double teamed, that frees up Harrison. Harrison can get double teamed, that frees up Pittman. Then we got the burners. We got the burners in the middle. in the middle, taking slants, taking RPOs. That's dangerous. That's an offense. That's an offense right there. Pierce is a go up and get it guy, but he's not a number two. Downs could end up the cat out of court. The cat out of North Carolina can end up being special. Some people even call him a potential steal of the draft. Not a number two. Those guys are short. Um, Doolin, he'll never be a number two. He's barely a number five when healthy. Um, 4-13, 3-5 away, 1-8 at home. It's gonna be a tough year, but no Colts fan can possibly have us winning any more than 4 games. Um, their ceiling is um their floor is 4, I think, or three, and their ceiling is 5. Um, they hmm. Let's see where they can steal one. They could lose to the Rams. That's the third loss, or excuse me, that's the fifth loss. Um, uh, Patriots can pull off an upset. Like I said, that's 50-50. And those road games, especially when they're in a European country, those are always tricky. Patriots can win that. Um, so 3 losses, the floor ceiling, um, ceiling is 5. Um, where can we steal one? Where can we steal one? I don't. Maybe against the Falcons. Maybe. Maybe against the Titans. Maybe. So, uh, let's be fair and say the ceiling is 6. Um, I don't think they're winning against the Bucks. I just don't. I know that they aren't what they used to be, but they're a lot better than the Colts. I think. Um, um, it's possible. Balu, that they lose to the Panthers, but I would be irritated despite having a young offense in total. I would be irritated if we lost against the Panthers. Um, Floor is 3 wins. Ceiling 5 or 6. There's no way in hell we're touching 6. Definitely not touching 7. Uh, yeah. As for the AFC South, 1, 2, 3, 4. One's Jags, um, two's Titans, 3 Colts, Texans, 4. I think Texans. There's a reason why I think it's going to uh, uh, come between those two at the end. And I'm really, really, really hoping I'm wrong about week 2. Really, really hoping. But I don't see us losing to the Texans in the second week of the season. I just don't. But I really hope I'm wrong because I want to be in the running for a top pick because we're not going to have a winning season. We're not going to be competitive. Let's not tank. Let's go out there and let's bust our ass and let's be competitive as we possibly can. Um, but let's, as fans, not be delusional either. This is a team that needs more depth on the O line. Our defense is going to be incredibly tired very early on, and our offense is a work in progress, especially since we don't have Jonathan Taylor. It's going to get ugly, and it's going to get ugly quick. Um, will it be as ugly as last year? No, that's impossible. Um, 4-13, 1-5 in the division, 2-10 in the conference. 1-7 versus playoff teams, 3-4 versus losing teams, 1-9 versus winning teams, 3-5 away, 1-8 on the road. Hey Luke, let's start drafting. You said that earlier. Yeah, 4-13. 4-13 record. Um, yeah, not a great season, but it's okay because we're young and we're still building, and we're building the right way. We're not spinning, and then suffering the consequences like the Rams. Um, so that's my record prediction. Not much has changed since I originally in the Sports Fury chat said three wins tops. But like I said, floor is 3, ceiling is 5. I'll give him that 5th because you just never know. Um, it's not going to be a great season. Anywho, I know I'm just nervous for the later draft. I don't blame you, Nate. That's. I mean, I'm in low level money leagues. I'm talking like $15, $20. $100+, I'd be a nervous wreck. I just couldn't do it. All right, that's my record, guys, and I'm gonna head out of here because I gotta get the dog his walk and I gotta make myself some dinner. I'm not sure what I'm gonna make. And it's a really good football game on later. Maybe if everyone's free, we can hang out in the Sports Fury Discord and watch it together. Um, yeah, there will be lots of content coming, more baseball. I've just kind of needed to chill for a bit. Had some outside things had to deal with. Everything's slowed down, everything's settled. I feel refreshed. Got more games coming, more baseball, more football. I'm looking into basketball. I've been practicing. I think I'm okay. Um, I'm still planning on doing hockey. I'll have Crazy Dog on from time to time for hockey games. I highly doubt I'll call them myself. If Roach is free and he's down, maybe that can happen. Who knows? Um, maybe we can have the Triple J show over here on one stream. Who the hell knows? Because I know Josh said that he wants to get into hockey, but they'll be doing a lot of hockey in their channel. So I definitely know me and Crazy Dog will be doing some hockey games. Um, so lots of content coming, and I'll still be playing Starfield for you guys or with you guys. With I'm playing, but you know what I mean. Yeah, and there's the draft tomorrow. I'll be live streaming the draft. Yay! Now I gotta walk the dog in 91-degree heat. Well, I've been doing yeah, and I also also I think I found a solution to my membership problem. I think I'll be able to bring memberships and donations back to the channel. Just got to give me a week or two to make it happen. But I think I found a way. So, I think I found a way. I'll go into that a bit further later on. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah. So we will have membership basketball leagues. I don't know. We will have lots of fun on this channel with fantasy hockey leagues, fantasy basketball leagues. Do you think my Steelers should beat the 49ers? No. I think the 49ers are going to absolutely destroy you guys. It won't even be close. And I'm not even being a dick. I genuinely think they'll dominate you. Just says. Just says. Yeah. Fun times ahead. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm just also super tired. Oh, today's been a long day. Very, very long day. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. It's almost 5 o'clock. Um, but we'll hopefully be wrong, good sir. Let's see if I missed any comments. JB's the new Colts quarterback by week 5. We'll definitely get that first overall pick then. Jags should just move to London. Lewis, I genuinely think they will. I think it's just a matter of time. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out of here. I'm gonna Take a dog for a walk in the heat. Then take a shower, for the second time today. I think I'll get McDonald's. I don't know. I'm going to a barbecue place for dinner tonight. Damn. I think I might just have chicken patties. Anyway, bye guys.